Hello, design enthusiasts! Welcome back to another episode of Daily Interior Design Inspo. I am your host, Betsy Helmuth, and today we have some fantastic tips to share with you to make your life just a bit easier and more efficient, especially in the kitchen. Let's dive right in. I have vivid memories of sitting on the floor of my childhood home watching my mom wash dishes by hand. To this day, my parents still do not own a dishwasher. I never knew how she did it. My mom juggled two rowdy kids and a full-time job as an overnight nurse. How did she have the energy to not just cook dinner, but also clean a mountain of dishes every single night? That was until recently when it finally clicked. As I was washing some dishes by hand after dinner one night, I looked down into my sink. In it, just like my mom's sink, was a bowl of ready-to-go warm soapy water, complete with a sponge. Because it's already sudsy, all you need to do is scrub your dish, then dip the sponge back in the bowl before washing your next item. You can either keep the water running or turn it on only when it's time to rinse. My mom's clever trick, which she's been doing for over 40 years, makes washing dishes so much faster and easier. You don't need to constantly keep putting soap on a sponge or to fill up an entire sink with soapy water. Nowadays, I have a dishwasher, yet I still do the same because between the two kids, two cats, and a full-time job, the dishwasher is often overloaded, and every little bit helps when you're just trying to get through the day. So, how does it work? It is quite simple. First, pick your soapy water bowl. I keep a dedicated small bowl in my sink just for this. While mine is a white ceramic cereal bowl, you could use any bowl as long as whatever vessel you use is not too large. It should not take up too much space. You could also keep it next to the sink. Make sure it is on the heavier side so it will not tip over in there. Next, fill it with soap and water. Squirt some dish soap in there and fill it 3/4 full with warm water. Then add a sponge. There are many options out there, but our all-time favorites are Scotch-Brite sponges. Finally, refresh often and as needed. Do not be precious about only refilling the bowl when it is low. Washing dishes gets dirty. Refresh the water anytime it gets gross, and do not hesitate to add more soap. Now, let us talk about something that has Costco shoppers buzzing. If you have been a loyal Costco shopper in the past 7 years, you may have noticed that the membership fees have never once increased. You have been able to stock up on holiday decor for your home, plants for your garden, throw pillows for your couch, a zillion free samples, and so much more for just $60 a year. That is the cost of the Gold Star and Business memberships, while the Executive membership goes for $120. But starting on September 1st this year, that is going to change. On Wednesday, Costco announced that their basic membership will cost $5 more, making it $65 total, and their executive membership will cost $10 more, making it $130 annually for stores in the United States and Canada. While this is the first price hike since 2017, it is still causing a stir among shoppers. As CNBC points out, this change widens the gap between Costco and other warehouse clubs like Sam's Club, where membership costs $50 for the first tier and $110 for the higher tier, and BJ's Wholesale Club, where membership costs $55 and $110, depending on the tier. However, if you have an executive membership at Costco, there is some new good news. The maximum annual 2% reward associated with the executive membership will increase from $1,000 to $1,250. This fee increase will impact around 52 million memberships, a little over half of which are executive memberships. Predictably, shoppers are not thrilled about paying more. Many took to Reddit to voice their opinions, but surprisingly, several seemed to understand the rationale behind the hike. One user mentioned, It is a nominal hike, and they have held the line for a while. It is good for the company and does very little harm to the consumer, in my humble opinion. Another user said, "A couple of days ago, they said their employees will be getting a pay bump, so I am good with it," referring to the recent news that Costco will be paying employees $1 more per hour. Other shoppers have taken a more humorous approach to the situation. One Redditor joked, "I will eat 10 extra hot dogs per year to balance out the additional $10 annual fee increase." Now that is a silver lining Joey Chestnut and all other hot dog lovers can definitely celebrate. So, what do you think? Will this price hike impact your decision to renew your Costco membership? While it is a small increase, it is always good to weigh the benefits and see if it still fits within your budget and shopping habits. That is all for today's episode of Daily Interior Design Inspo. I hope you found these tips and updates helpful. Do not forget to tune in tomorrow for more design inspiration and practical advice. Until next time, this is Betsy Helmuth signing off. Stay stylish.